Welcome back to the channel. So today I finally got another 2 Series coupe on the channel. Again, this one's in Thundernight metallic, but this is the 230i and it's fairly lightly spec'd. So believe it or not, despite many allocations for the 2 Series coupe, this is only the 5th one to arrive. The first one was the M240 that's been featured on the channel. We had 2 other 230s that were, one quickly sold, another one was dealer traded away. We had another M240 come in, a customer order in Brooklyn Gray, but I did not have a chance to take a look at that one and get it on the channel. So here we are with a base 230. It is in M Sport model, just because one Thundernight metallic, the other one is Portimao blue, are sort of exclusive to the M Sport. Thundernight metallic and Portimao blue, I believe, the 2 exclusive colors to the M Sport package, and this was the M Sport package. So this paint is $550, but you are required to get the M Sport package, so it's going to be substantially more than that $550. Let's talk about design highlights here. And you notice we got that single headlight on either side. The daytime running lights are very different than the adaptive LEDs, which you will get on the premium package, and this one obviously does not have the premium package. So the lights look just okay, especially the daytime running lights. Again, it's an homage to the 2002 or 02 coupes. And we've got our updated kidney grille design. So these are active grills for the new design. Now, one thing I was told by the original product trainer is that these active grills are reminiscent of the Rolls-Royce turbofan engines. You can see that sort of design is a cue from Rolls-Royce aircraft engines. There are familiar triangle shapes that are highlighted with the M Sport package. You see already an option that is missing here. See those screws there. That's where the sensor is for the active cruise control, which I don't believe is available anymore on the 230i. It was available for some of the sort of launch specs, or launch allocations, maybe the first month or two. We've got our style 848M wheels, which I believe are also standard on the 4 Series Grand Coupe. See, a lot of these wheels are reused, especially designs across the lineup with BMW. See our hood bulge here, giving that sort of visual distinction, making the car seem shorter than it is. It is quite long, especially compared to its previous, especially compared to its predecessor. So we got our mirror caps in body color, because again, this is not the M240i, so we'll have the M mirror caps as well. That are now familiar design cue on the door handles, so flat, again reminiscent of the E36 and E31, and now also the 4 Series Grand Coupe and soon to be the i4. Working our way out back. Got our M Sport diffuser, chrome exhaust tips, body color, gurney flap as well. Badging and sort of silver chrome, whatever you want to call it. Here's Thundernight in the dark, out of the sun, so very, very dark, very purplish on in the sun. So that's about it for the exterior walk around. We'll take a look at the inside, discuss some of the options and what's been removed as well. So opening it up, we got our black Sensitech. Now in our M240, we had the oyster interior, which I think contrasted very nicely with Thundernight metallic. Maybe cognac works as well. Of course, black is always a safe option. All right, so one thing that's really different right now, get that in focus a little bit better. Live Cockpit Pro is actually an option, so it is automatically added, I think, if you get the premium package. But this is what it looks like, and I'm sorry it's going in and out of focus here. I'm staring at the sun a little bit. So basically you have analog gauges along the side here. In the middle is your, oops, let me do that. In the middle is the LCD screen, which gives you a little bit of information as well. But it's vastly different. Ever get this thing in focus? Vastly different than the Live Cockpit Pro. So basically, if Live Cockpit Pro gives you an option to sort of display something similar to this, I think a lot of people would be happy, but it's just not the case. So steering wheel functions, standard cruise control buttons, no big deal. Media stuff, heated steering wheel. Let's take a look at the build sheet of this particular 230i. All right, so I think that's in focus. So starting price of the 230i is $36,350. See our Thundernight Metallic, another $550, but the M Sport package, which you need to get that paint, is another $3,250. The only thing we really added is the heated front seats and the steering wheel for $550. But everything else, it's basically base spec, a couple accessories as well. Total MSRP is just under $42,000. Now you can actually add a lot to the 230i, but the reason you don't see them really nicely spec'd at dealers is there are some, what's the right word, maybe suggestions from BMW North America on pricing for base models like 230i. They'll give you a spec on what they call web shop, and you have a price range you want to be in. So you can go to the upper range, but you don't really want to go over. They will basically, force, but make sure that you're within those bands. They have an idea. They're using some AI to determine what sells, what options sell, etc., and give you a template to work with, and then spec your car from there. You definitely don't want to go over those prices here. They want to keep them reasonable because they think those are the ones spec-wise will sell. So you find a really highly optioned, say, base 230i, for example, it's most likely going to be a customer-ordered car that they did not follow through with. And that's really sort of like the secret there. So 240i's can be much more nicely spec'd with no sort of interference/suggestions from BMW North America. Now, our iDrive screen shown here, because it doesn't have the Live Cockpit Pro, it's much reduced. So basically you're losing a lot of real estate here. Of course, it does appear smaller as well. Not making a lot of use of the screen size potentially available as well. Trim is nice black. Got our triangle themes going on here on the door. There's no illuminated door panel. That's reserved for the M240i. And we just got notice that a few of our M240i's have just finished production and are awaiting shipment. So those should be in hopefully within the next month or so, provided there's no stop sales. That's about it for the interior. We'll talk a little bit more about the car on the outside here as we take one more final walk around Thundernight Metallic. So I had mentioned before, it's powered by the B48 inline 4-cylinder single scroll, or maybe single turbo dual scroll. I think it is. Well, anyway, it's about 255 horsepower. Pretty decent. Let me know what you guys think of the 230i. Obviously, the first one that we've had on the channel. Hopefully, there are a few more coming in. There's a couple more waiting at port for stop sale. The usual culprit right now, the receiver audio module, is one of the stop sales that's affecting basically almost every car, not necessarily SUVs, but every car coming in. That's about it for a quick tour around Thundernight Metallic in the 230i, and we'll see you at the next video.